I'd say it was more to do with like stress from like work and pressure from your parents and stuff to do well. So all this stress sort of like built up and it made me a bit low, a bit depressed basically. I'd say while I was like with friends and it was just sort of like the like sort of like a dabble really, like just try it. And I tried it basically and it felt like all my all my like worries, all my problems like sort of like went away. Like I felt a big rush. I felt happy. I felt like a different person basically. And so whenever I felt a bit low, I just take a bit more and a bit more and a bit more, and then in the end it just got out of control basically. I'd say. I'd say that it was mainly when I started to realise that I was kind of losing everyone. So, I lost my family. Well, my parents just like basically completely cut ties, I'd say. And a lot of my friends, like, they just, like I said before, they just disassociated themselves from me. And I started to feel like isolated and even more alone. And then that's kind of when I realised that the drugs, I'd started to depend on them. I was just trying to escape reality basically, and I needed to sort of like get back into it and just sort my life out. So I'd say I contacted a helpline, and I checked myself into rehab as well, and over a few courses and stuff, and luckily I managed to overcome my addiction thanks to like a lot of support and a lot of help, and basically a lot of like my own mental strength of like trying to like overcome a real struggle basically. I'd say it depended on the drug. So when you take weed, it depends really. You can feel a bit calm, a bit more chill, or sometimes it's just you're just giggling really. It's like it doesn't feel too bad. Then you get onto stuff like cocaine, where it's very unbalanced. Like you feel numb and you feel drunk, but without like being off balance and stuff. And you feel like you could do nothing, but also go up and like do something, like anything you wanted, and it just like feels like a rush basically. And then I'd say like I don't know, like heroin. It feels like I don't know. It just feels like you saw like sinking. Like there's nothing. There's nothing like you can't. I don't know. You just start like drowning. I'd say it affected my family a lot because I told them I'd quit, but in the end I kept just going back to it because it's very hard. Basically, it's it feels like you need it after a bit. Like you start to depend on it. So as I was trying to quit, it was just in my head, and like I just had like these rushes. I needed to fulfill my this so a lot of my family just sort of disconnected from me. The same sort of thing happened with my friends. A lot of them they tried to help at first, but as my drug use got more and more excessive, a lot of them sort of disassociated themselves from me because obviously it looked bad on them, and so I lost quite a few friends as well. And I'd say the most damaging was probably cocaine. Obviously because it ended up being like the one that I took the most after a bit because it would give me a bit of a rush, a bit of it'd make me perk up a little, and so I ended up basically depending on that too, and I'd say that's probably the worst.